The night was calm over Australia's Strait. Clear skies. Dark water. A routine flight path. And then, one voice on the radio. And nothing after it. On October 21, 1978, 20-year-old pilot Frederick Valentich took off from Moorabbin Airport near Melbourne. He was flying a Cessna 182 liters, registration VHDSJ. Destination, King Island, an ordinary trip across the strait. He departed at about 6:19 p.m. He planned to fly out past Cape Otway, then continue toward King Island. It wasn't a long journey. It wasn't supposed to be dangerous. For a while, everything sounded normal. No mayday calls. No weather warnings. Just a single aircraft crossing open water in the growing darkness. At around 7 p.m., Valentich reported his position near Cape Otway. His voice was steady, like any other pilot checking in. Then, minutes later, the tone of the flight changed completely. At 7:06 p.m., he contacted Melbourne Flight Service with a question: "Is there any known traffic below 5,000? They told him, "No known traffic." But Valentich insisted he could see something. He described an aircraft, large, above him. He said it had 4 bright lights, like landing lights, and it didn't behave normally. He reported it passed over him, roughly 1,000 feet above. Then he asked if there were military aircraft in the area. Again, the answer came back, nothing reported. That's when his description became harder to explain. He said the object was circling. Then he said something that sounded half confused, half alarmed: "It seems like it's playing some kind of game." On the ground, controllers tried to make sense of it: other traffic, a misread light, a misunderstanding. But Valentich stayed focused on what he was seeing. He kept repeating that it was moving in ways that didn't fit a normal airplane. At one point, he said it disappeared. Then, seconds later, he said it was back again, right above him. As if it could blink in and out of the night. Then came another warning sign. Valentich reported his engine was running rough, an irregular idle. Controllers continued asking questions, trying to anchor him to facts: what type of aircraft? What direction? What altitude? But Valentich couldn't give a clean answer, because the object wasn't behaving like a normal target. And then he said the words that became famous: "It's not an aircraft. Not I'm not sure. Not I can't identify it." He sounded certain. He kept talking, describing it as hovering, moving above him, coming back again. In the background of the call, you can feel the pressure building. A pilot over dark water, with a rough running engine, watching something he can't explain. Around 7:12 p.m., Valentich made his final clear statements. He said the object was hovering above him. And he repeated that it wasn't an aircraft. Then the transmission changed. His microphone stayed open, and instead of words, there was a strange pulsing sound. It lasted for about 17 seconds. After that, silence. No response. No more radio calls. The Cessna VHDSJ simply vanished from the frequency and from the sky. Search and rescue was activated that night. Aircraft, ships, and crews searched the Strait for days. The operation continued through October 25, without locating confirmed wreckage. Years later, a single aircraft part, reported as a cowl flap, was found on Flinders Island, and it was considered possibly consistent with the model range that included Valentich's plane. But it still didn't answer the real question. What happened in those final minutes? Was it disorientation over dark water? An engine problem and a tragic descent no one witnessed? Or an encounter that sounded impossible, even in his own words? What do you think happened to Frederick Valentich? Leave your theory in the comments, and follow for more real cases that end without an ending.